Herkese merhaba, kanalıma hoş geldiniz. Hogwarts Legacy'ye kaldığımız yerden devam ediyoruz. Bir gold sinici kurtaracağız. Daha önce görmedim. Bakalım nasıl bir şeymiş. Hoppa, ilerle ilerle ilerle.
I can do this. I can do this. They will want to help.
Geldim papi. Hayvanları Koruma Derneği açalım.
Well, they don't exactly know
Aa evet, sentorlarla buluşacaktık burada.
More of a surprise, I suppose.
Çok heyecanlı. Anlayacaklar. Bence anlayacaklar ya.
I hope you're right. Perhaps they'll be able to tell that we're sincere.
Bu arada sentorlar çok akıllı varlıklar.
So knowing. It's almost unnerving.
Astronomiyle de ilgileniyorlar deyip biliyorum ben. Evet, çok bilgililer. Sentorlar bilgi olmalarıyla tanınırlar.
That's exactly the right word. I just... Never mind.
What is it?
It's nothing, truly. We've no secrets to hide.
Speaking of
Benim var, ağla.
I do want to tell you why Victor quit.
Az önce Masum'da sorun oldu diye mouse sipariş ettim. Sorun yokmuş.
Ranrock's after something I found at Gringotts. Fig had a portkey that led us there after the dragon attack. It's a bit of a long story, and Fig asked that I not speak of it yet.
Goodness. Well, that certainly helps explain a bit about what we saw back at Horntail Hall. Of course, I'll guard your secret as if it were my own. Even the centaurs won't know.
We'll simply be honest with them about
Umarım
what we're trying to do.
bilmezler. Umarım.
They'll have to help us.
Canım
Won't
benim.
Yes, of course. You're absolutely right. We'll meet with them, tell them about the snidgets, and I'm sure to all be fun.
Tamam. Sentor fotoğrafı çekeceğiz. Ne oldu ya? Nereye koşuyorsunuz? Başımız döndü.
What do you think you're doing here, humans?
Please! We were hoping to speak with you.
Ah, I suppose you'd like a tale for your friends of the time you spoke to a centaur and it spoke back.
No, never. We're here because we need your help.
Enough!
Yardım
You
edin
made a
bize.
grave error in judgment in coming here, little witch.
Ya küçücük çocukları mı şey yapacaksınız?
Leave them be, Alec. We do not harm the young. It is not our way.
Adam çıktı bu adam
You
ya.
forget your place, old fool. I'm the leader of this herd, and while you cling to our way, their kind continue to slaughter beasts like us without a care.
From what I can see, they have slaughtered no one. They will leave here unharmed.
Teşekkür ederim.
Mark my words, Doran. If I
İki
ever
tane
see them
çocuğuz, ne
again,
yapabiliriz ki?
it will be all three of your heads.
Foolish children. Do you know what happens to wizards who wander here? Now, follow me before
Golden
I...
snidgets are still alive, and the poachers are after them. They know that the key to finding them lies in the moonlight, but they don't know what that means yet. Please help us find the snidgets before the poachers do.
Could it be?
Olabilir.
In the south, there is a cave within which lies what the poachers seek. A moonstone. Retrieve it and place it in the henge in the forest. I, on the other hand, must go speak with the herd. Find me after you have done this.
Teşekkür ederim.
I don't understand. So the moonlight mentioned in the journal doesn't refer to actual moonlight, but to a moonstone. What do moonstones have to do with snidgets? And why was he so certain about where we could find one?
Ay taşı yaygın değil mi? Ona güveniyorum. Centaurlar bir şeyleri bilir. Sorgulama. Sorgulama, itaat et.
I am too. It is a shame how quickly he left. What was his name? Doran.
That's what the leader of the herd called him.
Well, if Doran knows something we don't, I'd rather act now and ask questions later. I can head to the library and start looking into the cave you mentioned.
Evet, mağaraya gidelim. Hadi bakalım.
I'll let you know what I find.
Orada buluşacak mıyız? Oraya mı gideceğim ben direkt? Tamam, bir bakayım. Görev bitmiş ya. Bu kadar basit mi? Tamam, şunu yapayım o zaman ben. Şantaj için bir temel. Nettie ile buluşacağım. Aa evet. Nettie ile annesinden gizli iş yapacaktım. Hemen oraya gitmem lazım. Hemen. Müdüre hanımla da sonra konuş. Önce Nettie. Anne sözü dinlemeli Nettie. Bakalım başına neler gelecek. Düz yol varken bunu yaparım ben. Aa bu buzlu değil miydi ya? Kışın ortasında dondum. Bu iyi olmadı. Bekleyelim bakalım. Gece gelmiyor tabii. Gece sokakta dolaşan tek öğrenci benim. Selam şekerim. Ne haber?
Ready to do what's needed to take Harlow down. I know you have a plan.
We must gather information from the friends of Mr. Bickle that Archie and Mrs. Bickle mentioned.
Tamam.
Agabus
Yapalım ne
Filbert,
yapılacaksa.
Otto Dibble, and Mr. and Mrs. Rabe.
All right.
I suggest that you speak with each of them while I head to the Hog's Head. I saw some Ashwinders heading there. And as my mother would never go near the Hog's Head, she is less likely to learn of my activities than if I were to wander the village questioning its residents.
Tamam. Bay Bickle'ın arkadaşlarıyla konuşacağım.
Very well. I'll speak with them. See what I can learn.
I knew I could rely on you. We need to know how they are being blackmailed by Rookwood and Harlow. Meet me here after you have spoken with them.
Tamam, bir öğrenelim
Hopefully
neden
by the time you
şantaja
return,
uğruyormuş.
I will be able to move a bit more freely.
Hepsi de Hogsmeade'de galiba. Hadi bakalım. Bölümün adı şey olsun, soruşturma. Centaurlar, Centaurlar. Şurada mı acaba? Şu içeride galiba. Ama üst katta. Üst kata nereden çıkıyorduk?
Revelio.
Burada bir kart var. Bu arada. Neyse. Ben bunu biraz zor bulurum sanki.
Mrs. Rabe should be nearby. Revelio.
Çık bakalım dostum. Selam Daisy
Mrs.
Hanım.
Rabe, I wondered if I might speak with you about Theophilus Harlow. I'm a friend of the Bickles and I'm trying to gather evidence against him.
Poor Joanna and little Archie. And now Harlow has taken my darling Isco.
What do you mean? Why?
I'm a security guard at Gringotts, and my husband is a curse breaker for them. Harlow approached me about helping him extort my colleagues into giving him treasures from the vaults.
And you declined?
Of course I declined. Repeatedly. I thought they'd given up, until I came home one night and found my husband gone, and a note affixed to my
Kocanı
door
mı
with a
öldürdüler?
knife. The note stated that I only had a few days to reconsider
Bankacılık
helping
ihtiyaçları
with some
konusunda yardım
banking
etmeyi
needs,
yeniden
and that my
düşünmek için
husband would
sadece birkaç
appreciate
günüm
it if I acted
olduğunu,
quickly. But the help Harlow wants is help that I
kocasıyla
cannot give,
şantaj
and my
yapmışlar.
dearest Isco is paying the price.
Harlem neden seni değil de kocanı alsın?
Why wouldn't Harlow extort your husband?
Isco's job is even more removed from the vaults than mine. He travels the world for the bank. He could do nothing for Harlow. I'm the one in the bank on a daily basis, which evidently makes me an enticing target for blackmail.
Harlow'a Gringotts hakkında herhangi bir bilgi
Have
verdin
you
mi?
helped Harlow since your husband was taken?
Verdiniz mi?
No, I'm worried sick about Isco, but he'd never want me to compromise my integrity. I also know that he's extremely clever. That said,
Sevindim.
I was hoping he would have escaped by
Şu an
now.
sanki
It
seherbaz
makes
gibi
me concerned
sorguluyorum.
as to why he hasn't.
Ya not kaçırılmayı doğruluyor
Are
mu?
you sure the note means that your husband was
Harry
kidnapped?
Potter evreninde
What else could it
seherbaz
possibly
olarak
mean? Besides, I came home to find that someone had
olduğumuz
trampled the
bir
daisies in our garden.
oyun olsa çok
It
güzel
may
olur
sound
aslında.
silly, but those were Isco's pride and joy.
Sürekli olayları
would never
çözeriz.
have
Bir
let
de
that
ana hikaye
happen.
olur mis gibi.
Thank
İhtiyacım
you,
olan şey
Mrs.
buydu.
Rabe. Knowing the lengths that Harlow will go to is helpful.
Şimdi diğerleriyle
Maybe
konuşmama
even
gerek yok mu
disturbing.
yani?
Mr. Bickle was trying to help us, but now he's gone. I don't know what to do.
I shall do all I can to get evidence against Harlow, Mrs. Rabe.
Very well. Here's the note I received. You must be careful as well. Please don't put yourself in
Tamam,
danger.
dikkatli olmaya çalışırım. Bayan Rabe, bankacılık ihtiyaçlarında bize yardımcı olmayı yeniden düşüneceğinizi umuyoruz. Kendi başınıza bir karara varmanız için size yeterince zaman verdik, ancak sabrını kaybetmeye başlıyoruz. Eğer birlikte çalışmamızın değerini görürseniz kocanızın bunu takdir edeceğini biliyoruz. Hafta sonuna kadar bir yanıt bekleyebilir miyiz? Eğer ne demek istediğimizi anlıyorsanız bunun aramızda kalması en iyisi.
Some evidence worth
Ve
hanging on to.
ilk tanıştığı çocuğa anlattı bunu.
I hope it's not too late.
Now to find Mr. Bickle's other two friends.
Sadece bir kere tanıştığı, konuştuğu çocuğa anlattı. Bir seherbaza bile anlatmadı. İlginç. Hadi bakalım.
Otto Dibble works at Gladrags. I should check there.
Farkında mısın bilmiyorum ama.
Please tell me you didn't take it, but perhaps it's been here all.
Mr.
Selam,
Dibble,
Bay
may I speak
Dibble.
with you? It's about Theophilus
Sizinle
Harlow.
konuşabilir
I have
miyim?
nothing to say about him. May I interest you in a stunning cravat today?
Please, sir. I
Şu
would
daha
like to
mantıklı
help.
bu arada.
I spoke to Mrs. Bickle.
Diğeri hemen şey yaptı, açıldı.
All right, but we must be discreet. Can't have Mr. Hill hearing this.
I know Mr. Hill. He was kind to me the day of the troll attack.
Oh, he's a good man, but even he wouldn't understand about Harlow. It started a few weeks ago. I was distracted, reading a note.
Kim geldi?
when you know who came into the shop. I hid the note behind the counter and offered to help him. He stared at me for a moment, then asked me to check on an order he'd placed. I went into the storeroom to check on what turned out to be a non-existent order. When I returned, he was holding
Ne
a
notu
note.
varmış?
What was in the note?
It was a note from Rosie Hill, Mr. Hill's daughter. You see, we've been, well, secretly engaged these past 6 months. We haven't told Mr. Hill yet. I dare say he has higher hopes for her. Harlow advised me in no uncertain terms that my relationship with Rosie, not to mention my employment here, depended upon my cooperation.
What did he ask you to do?
It all happened so quickly. In an instant, he took a very expensive scarf from the counter, pocketed it, and smiled. He said, "Your secret is safe as long as I can supply my lady friend with delightful items like this every so often." I've been able to cover for his requests until now with some creative bookkeeping, but I can't keep it up for much longer. I'm terrified to say anything. I could never live without Rosie.
Tamam. Bunu da şantaj yapmış. Benimle konuştuğunuz için teşekkürler. Sormayacağım detay bunu. Erindim şu anda.
I would love nothing more than to see him rotting in Azkaban, but be careful. He's an awful man and incredibly dangerous. As for Rosie's letter, should you happen upon it, I have committed it to memory. You may destroy it immediately.
Understood.
Tamam.
Now hurry off before Mr. Hill returns.
Teşekkür ederim.
We're on the right track. Now to find the last of Mr. Bickle's
Rosie'yi
friends.
bulacağım, merak etme.
Revelio.
Buralarda bir yerlerde bir şey var. Neyse. Zaten bu korkutucu olanlardan olmasa şaşardım.
Agabus Filbert must be around here somewhere.
Hadi bakalım.
Hello there.
Selam.
Excuse me, Mr. Filbert. I wondered if I might speak with you about your dealings with Theophilus Harlow.
Hello.
I hope to ease Mrs. Bickle's mind by gathering evidence against him.
Tragic what happened to Bickle. He wanted me to speak out against Harlow for an act of violence committed against me. But I feared Harlow's retaliation. And so
Harlow'un
I refused.
misillemesinden korktuğum için reddettim, bilmem ne. Konuşmamakta akıllılık
You
ettiniz.
may have shared Mr. Bickle's fate if you had spoken out against Harlow, as he requested.
Unfortunately, I suspect you're right.
You said that Harlow committed an act of violence against you. Could you tell me what happened?
Before my extraordinary wife, Dulcibella, passed away, she had just completed a small book of poetry.
Tamam.
As a surprise for her birthday, one she never had the chance to celebrate, I had the book beautifully bound and plated in gold. One day, Harlow came calling to punish me for having spoken out against the Neanderthals that comprise Rookwood's lot. Before I knew it, I'd been petrified, and Harlow was rifling through my home. He found the book of poetry. with its
Harlow'a
exquisite
Azkaban
gold
atacağım,
plating.
merak etme sen.
I watched helplessly, lying there in my entranceway as he walked away with the book, laughing as he went. I was shaken to my core. Still am, to be honest.
I imagine you fear Harlow retaliating again. But do you mind if I share this information with Officer Singer?
I suppose I have no choice. This extortion can't go on forever. You can pass it on to anyone who may be willing to help.
Tamam. Evet,
Harlow does
şimdi ne
not like
yapacağım?
people talking, as you
Netin'in
already
yanına mı
know.
gideceğim?
I've spoken with Mr. Bickle's friends. Now to find Natty.
Neti. Umarım çok uzakta değilsindir Net.
First they teach
Sorry, I'm not sorry. Hey Neti. Burası donmamış ama. Bu üzdü. Bazı yerler buz tutmuştu.
It's not like Natty to be late. She said she was going to the Hogshead. Perhaps I'll find her there.
Neti'nin başına bir şey mi geldi? Galiba Nete'nin başına bir iş geldi. Hemen bir bakalım. Hey Neti Neti.
Natty must be around here somewhere.
Anne sözü dinleyecektik.
Revelio.
Annesi beni öldürür. Kızımı yoldan çıkardın diye.
Natty's wand. She can cast without it. She wanted me to find this. She's in trouble. Revelio will show me where she was taken.
Annesi beni öldürecek.
Revelio.
Buraya girmemiştir herhalde ya. Girmiş midir? Galiba girmiş. Burası benim görev için girdiğim yer değil miydi ya?
Revelio.
Aa, külbükül sığınağı diyor. Daha farklı bir yer mi burası? Orası bitkiyle ilgili bir yerde.
Footprints led to this room. There must be another way forward. Accio.
Çek bakalım onu.
A hidden door.
Vay canına.
Natty must have been taken this way. I need to find her quickly.
Bu arada çok güzel bir yer gibi geldi burası bana. Topla topla topla. Harikasın bebişim.
Revelio.
Almadığım bir şey görünmüyor.
I'd better be sure I'm not seen.
Neredesin kankim ya?
Revelio.
It's not gonna work. Using that girl as bait, no one's coming for her. We ought to just kill her. Only a Hogwarts student would be arrogant.
Ben onu neti sandım başta.
Hey.
Rookwood will reward us for our loyalty, don't you fret.
They don't seem to care.
There must be some students at Hogwarts that we could recruit. fancy it's time we found a new unsuspecting trader around these parts, don't you?
It's exhausting. Standing here all day waiting to do Rookwood's work for him. He can... I know you're there.
Pick up some!
Where did you go, coward? Afraid to face me? You're no match for me.
Hadi bakalım.
Natty must have been taken this way. I need to find her quickly. Revelio.
Yakalanmadan bir geçseydim şuradan.
Using that girl as bait, no one's coming for her. We ought to just kill her.
Harlow says her friend had been reckless enough. He wants them alive.
Only a Hogwarts student would be arrogant enough to come in here alone.
Just keep an eye.
Şiir kitabını bulun. Aşk mektubunu bulun. Net'i bul. Tamam, ben burayı araştıracağım.
Revelio.
What? I don't know why they're called unforgivable curses. Using them don't bother.
Let's finish this job and be done with it. Waste of time, this is.
Orada durma.
Oh, you're wasting your time with her, my friend. I've seen her show more affection to a hawkler. I raised Rockford more times than I can count. They're incapable of defending themselves. Lower Hogsfield needs some stop.
Niye dibimde yürüyor bu ruh hastası ya? Yok, bunlarla savaşmadan geçmem neredeyse imkansız bu arada.
Your life ends here.
Oh, what's the light go out of your eyes?
That's just the beginning. I'm just warming up.
Expulso. How did that feel? Reducto. Not so tough now, are ya? Reducto. Hang on. Nice try.
O da ne?
Still alive.
Bittiler mi? Bittiler. Hadi topla her şeyi. Ne diyor? Sen benim için kapşin kadar değerlisin. Sesi gelecek yağmuru haber veren, sen benim tarafından bir kurt kadar seviliyorsun. Sadakati gerçek ve sade olan. Kalbime bir büyü yaptım. Bu büyünün bozulmasını istemiyorum. Başından beri büyüledin. Sen her zaman tektin. Demiş.
Book of poems that was taken from Agabus Filbert. He'll be thrilled to have this back.
Orada bir tane düşman mı var? Bir ses geliyor ama nereden geldiğini çözemedim. Dur bakayım. Sevgili Otto. Bu
Otto did
aradığım
was
şeyi
letter from
buldum ya.
Rosie. He wanted me to destroy this if I found it. Revelio.
Buradan sonra mı girsem? Dur.
Revelio.
Bir tane düşman var da nerede olduğu belli değil tam. Şurada. Tamam, bunu geç.
Revelio.
Maksat biraz fazla ganimet toplamak yani. Şu anda ben şuraya girmek istiyorum, yer altındaki. Şu borulardan. 2 tane var galiba, değil mi? Birisi şurada.
Revelia.
Oi, oi.
Revelia.
Buradan çıkalım mı diyorsun? Ne diyorsun?
Revelia.
Dur Lumos. Orada bir tane daha var bak.
Guardium Leviosa. Lumos.
Gir.
Revelia.
Hey. We should speak to her again. Perhaps she'll tell us where we can find that friend of hers.
She's determined to say nothing. The boss will deal with her when he arrives. Still no.
Say what you will about Feldcroft, but the estate is spacious.
The girl's friend won't
İşte bu
come looking
başardım.
for her. Too dangerous. We're wasting our time.
Şuradan mı geçmek gerek?
Perhaps.
Oh,
Better be a beast.
where did you go, coward? Ha! You're easier to spot than an erupt.
And he must be here somewhere.
Match for me.
Look what you've done. You paid for it. You'll feel twice the pain if I haven't. Ha! As if you could have lived. Cynthia! That's the best that you can do. Rookwood's don't expose her! Might want to look up. Ah! Crucio! You'll regret that! Expulsion!
This is not going well for you.
Expulsion!
Quite conductive, aren't we?
I did it. And an Ashwinder, no less. Revelio.
Yani ille beni yoracaksınız ve kendinizi öldürteceksiniz. Anne söz dinlemezsen olacağı budur. Neticem.
Mr. Rabe, Daisy told me you'd been abducted.
You spoke with my wife. How is she?
Worried about you. Are you all right?
I am all right.
Kurtarıyorum hepinizi.
Thank you for coming. These locks are cursed, and there's an anti-apparition jinx on the cells. Even Natty's skill with wandless magic cannot free us. I need you to find my wand.
Use mine. We'll find yours together once you're out of there.
I need my wand for this. Using one with which I have no connection may not work as well or as quickly, and we cannot risk detection.
I shall do my best. Any idea where it might be?
It's nearby. I can sense it.
Understood. I'll find it.
Tamam, asanı bulayım
Your
ben
friend
seni.
Natty was not able to summon my wand.
Revelio.
Şurada bir şeyler var da.
Mr. Abe's wand could be in there.
Bakalım buradan mı çıkacak Hasan?
Mr. Abe's wand. He'll be glad to have this back.
Al asanı.
Mr. Abe, I found your wand.
Well done. I knew it was nearby. Now, you best stand back.
Tamam.
One never knows how a curse will react to being broken.
Revelio.
Netty. Şimdi ne yapacağız? Oyun bug'a girsem
Thank
oraya
you,
kapansam
Mr. Isco.
nasıl sinir
My
olurum?
pleasure. And thank you, my friend. We owe our lives to your bravery. I may be too weak to separate with you both,
Tamam.
but I can try.
You go ahead. Find Officer
Şurada bir
Singer.
şeyler var
We
bu
will get
arada.
out of here on our own.
Very
Ama
well,
alamadım.
but be careful. Thank you, my young friends.
Revelio.
These Ashwinders must be.
Tamam, bir çıkış bulayım.
Revelio.
Evet.
Revelio. Lumos.
Benim bence farklı bir yerden çıkmam lazım da. Çünkü diğerleri beni takip etmiyorlar.
Lumos. Revelio.
Tamam, şurası çıkış işte. Burası çıkış.
Let's find Officer Singer and put an end to Harlow once and for all.
Tamam, çıkalım hadi. Nati, bir daha başını derde sokma tatlım.
Natsai Onai. I should have known. And you, the troll dispatcher. Oh, thank goodness the two of you are
Bu
safe.
serbest hanım diye gelmiş.
Isco Rabe told me a couple of students had rescued him. Should have known it was you two.
Is Mr. Rabe all right?
He is.
Sizden
I
daha
sent
iyi
him home to
iş
his
yapıyoruz
wife.
serbest
Miss
hanım.
Onai, your mother will not be pleased to learn that you're still risking your safety pursuing these dangerous men.
Actually, Officer Singer, Natty and I learned of several Hogsmeade residents who've had their lives threatened by the Ashwinders. In addition to abducting Mr. Rabe to blackmail his wife and Natty, Rookwood and Harlow have also extorted Agabus Filbert and Otto Dibble.
Doğru söylüyorsun
I
Lydia.
will look into all of that. As for the two of you, I
Ödüllendirmen
appreciate what you're
lazım.
trying to do, but you are taking great risk. Next time, please let the authorities handle the Ashwinders.
Söz veremem. Yetkililer pek yardımcı
With
olmadı.
all due respect, officer, the authorities haven't done much about any of this.
There's more to taking down an organization like the Ashwinders than simply storming in and hauling them off based on a few accusations. I must insist that you leave them to us. We shall have no further discussion on this. Natsai, you may wish to speak with your mother about this before I do.
My mother will not like
Harry
this.
Potter adalet sistemi.
Thank you again for rescuing me. We shall speak soon.
Bakın orada nasıl ıtlayacağım o. Sevmedim. Evet, bu görevi burada bitirdik. Kanalıma abone olursanız sevinirim.